Happy evening, people. So we'll start the session in 5 minutes. We'll just wait for the other people to join. Thank you for your patience. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. I hope everyone's having a good day here. So, how many of you people has attended both the webinars here? May I get some reactions? Yeah. Okay. I see a few of them. Anyone else? Let's get some energy in the chat box, guys. Let's get some energy there. Okay. Okay, so I'll just give you people an overview on what you will be studying today. So first of all, hi everyone, and thank you for your support. This support is the things that keep us enthrived and makes us go through every stage of life. So what you'll be learning today is you'll be learning about the very basics about any sort of coding when it comes to the software engineering domain. First of all, we'll be teaching you on people how to get started with your coding career. We'll teach you people on how to install the prerequisites like VS Code, Node.js, Git, GitHub, and the other prerequisites that you'll be needing to attend the workshop. And also, we'll be showing you a small practical session as we showed last time in the webinar. The people who have attended the webinar would have known what the practical session would have been like. So we'll be having a small practical session as well. We'll be starting the session in 5 minutes, which is waiting for the other people to join. And sharp at 8:10, we'll be starting the session, guys. Thank you all. Good evening to the people who have joined now. So for the people who have joined now, today we'll be teaching you people on how to install the prerequisites for starting your development career and your coding career. We'll be teaching you people on how to install VS Code, Node.js, Git, GitHub, and how to get started with all the development part of the software engineering domain. So before we actually get started with the session, I'm going to give you people an outline on what we will be doing in the course, in the workshop, apparently. So this workshop will teach you people on how to become a full stack developer in the website domain. Meaning, we'll teach you people on how to start your coding journey when it comes to the website development part of the coding process. So we'll be teaching you people on how to make static web pages. We'll be teaching you people on how to make interactive web pages, how to integrate a database into a website, how to how to host a website, and also make your website a secure platform so that other people can visit and trust your website. So these are the things that we'll be covering in this 7-day workshop. Is if there is any doubt regarding the overview of the workshop, you can ask it in the chat right now. The answers will be provided right now itself. So I'm handing over the session to Sujan Saitej. He'll be taking you people, he'll be continuing you people on this workshop. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I hope I'm audible to all of you. And I'm back to the session as a lecturer, and I'm going to tutor you today with the first ever session of this full stack foundation, which is FSF0101, right? So I need this session as interactive as possible, as you all of you know about this, right? So how many of you here previously attended webinar 2? Raise your hands. How many of you here previously attended webinar 2? That happened on Thursday? And how many of you were witnessed the tool execution of bolt.new and using the website and like making a website in 10 minutes and deploying it to the Netlify where World Wide Web, where everyone can use, right? How many of you there? Lot of you? Yes. Okay. Now I need a lot of interactions, as you know, right? So let me start to the session. Let me take you through this workshop. And today is our very first class. I think you are all of you are very excited, right? So put +1 in the chat section if you are excited, and put +1 in the chat section if we have to move to the course, right? So we start the session. Put +1, +1, +1. I need +1s. Lot of +1s I need. Right? Yes, that's good. That's good. That's good. Responses are good. Responses are good. Okay, fine. So now, like, let's see how our first day of class looks like, and what are the things that we are going to do. And I make sure, even if you don't know where is VS Code and how to install VS Code, everything will be covered from zero, from installing those softwares, from navigating the links in the Google. Everything will be taken care. I will teach you from the start, from the scratch. So no need to worry. There is not much depends upon the webinars and all. Everything, every content, all the things, all the syllabus that what we have will teach you from the scratch. So no need to worry, right? So let's dive into the session. Full stack foundation and AI powered 7 days live online workshop. Let's get into this. And you people are very lucky to attend our first version of the classes, and there are a lot more to tell you. So as you know, this is not just an academy, this is the future of learning. So skill education is going to be the next revolution that comes in the industry. I will let you know about this later. So let's start the full stack foundation course. Okay. And before entering to the course, I introduce myself to you. So as you know, I am Sujan Sai Tej. So like have an own startup running called Diffuse AI, where I am the founder and CEO. And I have certified as India's top 10 AI students by central government in 2023. and I have exhibited in front of 12 countries in GPAI, which is Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence Summit, like where 12 countries delegates were there, and I have explained my one of the top project called Tutorless AI in Delhi Bharat Mandapam, and I have been a research student at IIT Madras under Teach to Learn organization, and lot more to tell. So I'm not going to waste much time by introducing my, and let's get into this thing, right? So how many of you know these logos and how many of you know these tools?
Sorry for the interruption, guys.
Hello people, am I audible right now? Am I audible right now? Yes. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. So how many of you people know this kind of tools? How many of you people know all of this? Right. So what are the names of this? VS Code, Node, HTML, CSS, Python, JavaScript, HTML. Okay, fine. That's good. Some of you know all of this, right? So what is the like something called emoji, right? There is a smile emoji right there, right? So what is the tool? No idea? Okay, okay. Let's make this interactive, right? So I want you to know about one great thing, that is JavaScript. How many of you know about JavaScript previously? Put plus one in the chat section if you know JavaScript simply. Put plus ones. Like no, in the sense not knowing about the full syntax, not knowing about the full program, right? Just if you heard a name called JavaScript, just put plus one. So put plus one. No one, no one know about this JavaScript. So I'm not going to ask you questions, guys. So I'm going to like, okay, fine. So JavaScript is a tool where it can handle front end, where it can handle back end, where it can act as a database connection server management, right? So this tool, this programming language, JavaScript, is very popular right now. So one in the popular trend in the entire industry, right? So in the entire IT industry, JavaScript is the best language to start with, and one of the best language which has lot of applications are there. And even there are a lot of languages to compete, like object-oriented programming languages like Python and Java and all. But JavaScript here today is revolutionizing the web development industry. So I will let you know more about this, right? So if you have your mobile phone with you, scan this QR code very quick and answer the whole question, answer the quiz question. So I need you guys to perform it fast, and we have like more than 131 people, 130 people in the meet. So I need 130 answers to proceed to the next page, right? Fast, fast. I need you to make this, or I will share the link. You can open via the link also. Click this link or scan the code to answer. It's a simple question. You can answer. Fast, guys. We have few answers pasted over the Slido. Okay. Audio, no. Interesting. Home. JavaScript. Okay. Okay. Good. 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 That's good. Dave C++. Turbo C++. Wow. Lot of tools. It was 3 years I have heard these names. 11 participants typing. Type first. So I can show you who all are typing lot of things. So people are typing Atom, C++, okay, Visual Studio Code, Figma, VS Code. Okay, lot of tools. MongoDB, interesting. As of now, this is my first coding class. Okay, good, good. Lot of tools. I don't even know who is that. I don't even know what they are because I am biomath student. Don't worry, man. I am here to accompany you. Even I am a biomath student. I studied biology in my class 11 and 12. So no need to worry. I am here to accompany you. There is no difference at all between biomaths, computer science, even biocomputer students, right? Everyone literally right now are doing the same courses, right? So okay, let's get back to the session what we were doing. Okay, so today we are going to set our all the tools. Today we are going to set all of our tools within our computer, right? So all of you, you are having your laptops with you. Put +1 in the chat section. Put +1 in the chat section. You guys having your laptops? I'm having my laptop, so I'm putting +1. Okay, right. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to install all the tools, all the necessary tools, right? So I think my screen is visible. So let me show you what to install, where to install, and why to install, right? So the first tools what we need to make our coding journey get started, we need a good tool called VS Code, right? So type VS Code in your Chrome browser and get the software installed. You can just type VS Code. You can type VS Code in the browser and just get download. So I'm using a Windows laptop. So I'm going to just click download Windows. Or if you're using a Mac or Linux system, you can download in your system, right? So when I click the download VS Code, a setup will be created. So it is downloading VS Code user setup. So this is one of the tool which we are going to use. And once you download this, you can install, right? So how many of you here previously have the VS Code with you? Put +1 in the chat. Put +1 in the chat or just simply raise your hands. Okay. A lot of you are already having VS Code with you. Interesting. Right. All right. So then we can proceed with the VS Code, right? So just when you install this, you can run the code, run the VS Code. So and you'll just get something like this. Not this. So you'll get something like this. A welcome screen will be appearing in front of you. So there are a lot of tools inside VS Code itself. There are a lot of tools inside VS Code itself. So you can see there are a lot of files, right? So new file, open folder, clone git repository, connect to, and there are a lot of recent file which I have uh, opened, right? So you can see there are a lot of tools inside the VS Code itself. So please install the VS Code and follow the steps. If your network is very slow, you can listen to the steps, and then after the meet, you can get VS Code installed. Okay. So once you install VS Code, just click this icon called extension tab and type live preview, right? So click live preview and get this live preview server installed. I have already installed in my VS Code. So you have to install this live preview extension in your VS Code. So after you install this live preview, also install this live server too. So these both of the extension will help you with deploying your HTML pages. I will let you know. Don't just make yourself stressed. What are these tools and all? These are simple tools. Okay, I will let you know when we are using these tools, you'll understand very easily, right? So once you install this live server and live preview, install this Cody CODY. So this is the Cody AI assistant by source graph. So you can install these two, right? So once you installed all these three tools, you can come to the home page as previously we were in, and you can click open any kind of file and you can start doing your code, right? So this is just setting up our VS Code with the extensions. Like there are three extensions which we have installed. We have to set up these three tools, right? So once you have set these three, you have to install one other thing, which is Python. So head to Google and go to python.org and go to downloads, and there will be Windows, right? If you have Mac OS or like Linux, you can go through that. And I am using a Windows system, so I am going through Windows and I'm clicking downloads, right? Okay. Yes, Kaveshwar, what you want me to repeat? Python or the VS Code extensions? If you have any doubts, type it in the chat section, or if you have any kind of doubts to ask, you can wait till the end of the session. We'll let you know about the doubts. Okay. So, have you successfully logged in into Python? Like, have you successfully got into the Python's window? People, put +1 in the chat section. Okay. You need me to repeat it again? Okay, I will just repeat this. So once you get your VS Code home screen, you will get something like this. So go to extension and install these three tools: Cody, Live Preview, and Live Server. Don't worry, we'll put these names in the WhatsApp group itself, so you can install these tools later also. So don't think you are going this delay. You can just watch the process what we are doing, and you can install these steps later, right? Just see, just listen, and just concentrate on the content carefully. You can install the softwares later, right? So once you're done with VS Code, you come with Python. So nothing to do, just go to Google and install, just put Python. So navigate to the first link, which is python.org. When you go here, you have something called downloads. Click on the downloads and click Windows. Once you go into Windows, I have this is the Python 3.12, 13.2, so which is the latest version with lot of bugs. So always when Python releases their latest versions, it will have lot of bugs. So they have to fix those bugs. It will take at least 6 to 12 months of time to make one version very standalone without lot of bugs, right? So we are going to install Python 3.11.11. So this is the one we are going to install right now. So click this Python 3.11.11 and come to files. So there is something called source tarball, right? So you can click this and get this installed. So once you install this, there will be a executable file inside that. You can run that file to install Python, right? So if you having troubles with these type, you can navigate to Microsoft Store in the laptop and you can install Python. Just type Python here and lot of versions will be coming. So you can install Python 11.3.11 or 3.12, any of the version, but we recommend you to install this Python 3.11. Okay. So install this and you will be setting up your Python also, right? So we have already done with VS Code. We have already done with the Kodi. We have already done with the Python. So three tools we have done with. So there are four tools left. So in these four tools, we have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and one in the middle. What is this? Put the answer in the chat. So what is the tool? One in the middle. Fast. The logo itself says the name, right? Put the put the answer. Put the answer in the chat section. Okay. Lot of people are answering. I wow, good. Node.js, Node.js, good. Brahmani, Tarun, Deva, Rahul, Vignesh, Tarun, Bhavika, Sudarshan, Punita, yes, Monish, Bharani, Haridev, Purnima, Ajay, Hariharan. Good, good. Congratulations to all of the people. Kudos to you. So, you guessed it correct. This is the Node.js tool, right? So, why we are using Node.js? Node.js is the one which enables all the operations can be debugged, can be run, or we have or the JavaScript have to be executable, right? So, for those things, we are using this Node.js library. So let's see how to install this Node.js, right? So simply go to Google and type Node.js and there'll be a first link. Navigate to this link and click download Node.js, right? So if you click this, another executable file will be starting your download. So once these file uh, completed the download, you can run this file also, right? So Node.js will be also installed. So don't worry, we will put all the downloadable links in the chat section right now, and we'll put the links in the WhatsApp also. So there is no need to worry, right? So again, once you install this Node.js, you will getting a confirmation called Node.js have successfully installed. So you have to choose next, confirm, allow, those kind of terms in the installation command, right? So I will show you that. So if you click this, you'll be having Node.js setup. So since I have already installed, it's showing me like install. So we have to click accept the terms and license in the agreement and click install next. So you have to choose where it have to, and yeah, you can click next, 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 and install. So I have already got installed in my computer, so that's why I'm quitting this process. So once setting up Node.js also done, you are done with installing all the necessary tools to get started with your coding journey, right? So please, people, let me know, all of you, like the ones who have done with installation all of these files. Put +1 in the chat. If you're done with installation of VS Code, Cody, HTML, the Node.js and Python, put +1 in the chat. Good. Punita already done it. Tarun done. Abe done. Rahul done. Deva done. Aditya Raj done. Tarun, Santosh. Great. Lot of people have already done with, right? Good. Great to start with. Very great. Super. That's good. So now let's continue this. I was saying about JavaScript, right? The ultimate tool of this era, right? So whenever you feel like how Google Forms works, right? How Google Forms works. So there is JavaScript behind it. And how like even in the editor enrolling process, you can see a website, right? So that website as completely made in JavaScript only. So this entire website is combined of JavaScript and TypeScript, even XML also. I will let you know about those languages. So if you click on enroll now, you have these things, those like tables, the columns you have to fill and click on next step. So if you click, you will be redirected to a Google form, right? So all this process will be made using JavaScript. The front end is also JavaScript. The backend language is also JavaScript. The database which we are saving your details, phone number, college institution, and your email and your name also to the database, that is also JavaScript. So everything here is made out of JavaScript, right? So JavaScript has a really very advantage tool that you can use, and that is going currently very trending in our like in this era. Okay, right? So this is the basic introduction of the tools and the programming which we are going to use, right? So come back to VS Code, people. We have already installed these live servers and all. So I'm going to just clear this, and I'm at the welcome screen. You will be also at the same screen, I think. So in the VS Code, if you come across this, you can click on a new file, or you can open file or open folder. So I'm going to click a open folder, and I'm going to my documents, and I'm going to create a new folder, right? So in the top, you have one thing called new folder. So I'm going to click this new folder. I'm putting like FSF0101 day one, right? So this is the file I'm going to navigate my VS Code, right? So and just check this box, trust all the author of the files on the parent folder of the documents, and click yes, I trust the authors, right? So you are successfully navigated inside the folder right now. And in this, you can see there are a lot of icons are here, right? In this panel, you can see a lot of icons are here. So this is the one icon which you can use to create new files. So this is another icon which you can use to create new folder inside the navigated folder. So this is the button where you can refresh, and this is the one which we can collapse folder in Explorer, right? So I'm going to click on new file, and I'm going to type mm, workshop workshop.html. So what this means, we have successfully created a file named workshop.html, right? So once you create this file, you will be navigated within this, where you can type all of your code and started with your first coding journey, right? So how many of you here are navigated through your HTML page? It is not mandatory to have workshop.html, anything that you like. You can even name my name also, Susan.html, if you like to, right? So just put any one of your name, one of the name, and just click HTML index, index.html. Like usually people will put the names like index.html, main.html, or file.html, homepage.html, like this, right? So you can click this HTML page. You can click this HTML page and start your coding journey, right? So I am going to teach a little bit of HTML basics to you right now. So I need you guys to put +1 in the chat if everything till now are clear. With everything till navigating through this HTML page is clear, right? Clear? Good, good. +1 1 1 1. Wow. Sivakarthi +1. Wow, good. Explain the process one more time. Navigating page. Nothing, bro. Just see in the FSF0101. Like if you have successfully came across this folder, you can just put this, click this icon. Okay. So you can just click this new file, or if you don't have a folder itself, you can click this file and like click this open folder. Okay, right? So when you go across open folder, click new folder and name something, and you can just select the folder, right? So once you select folder, you will getting navigation here, and you can create a new file dot index.html, anything, but the extension should be .html, right? So once you came across .html, you can put one exclamatory mark, or there is lot of ways to get started with the coding, right? So I'm going to make this very dynamic. In the HTML5 version, there is lot of shortcuts. So click shift and number 1. So you will get exclamatory mark and click enter. Boom. Yes. So this is the doc type, which is this is the file structure of an HTML coding language, right? So you will get the border file, t tags, you will get HTML tag. So I want you to tell that HTML is a tag based language, and this is not a OOPS based language, right? So what is OOPS? Object oriented programming language, right? So Python, C, C++, C Sharp, Java, these languages are object oriented programming languages. But index dot like the HTML is not a programming language. That is a markup language. Okay. So in markup languages, you have a lot of tags to define, and content inside you can define it directly in the code language itself. So okay. And right now we have created this. Like how many of you created this file successfully? Put +1 in the chat section. How many of you got this? Yeah. Okay, that's okay. No worries. So how many of you like got this same code structure? Yeah. Few of you. No others. That's good. That's good. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Fine. So now once you created this index.html file in the head tag, I will explain you what this is, right? So whenever, okay, uh, Nivedita, okay, it shows path doesn't exit when I create a folder. Okay, no worries. You can stay till last. I will explain you how to create this from starting itself. Okay. So in the index.html, we have something called head, something called body, and something called a closing tag, right? So don't get confused of all of this. I will show you a quick demo. So this is a page, right? For example, we'll take our editor page itself. So this is the home page of the editor, right? So here we have three components. First thing is the structure, like the text placed inside the in the code, and the colors, fonts, size, and styling of the file, and functionality of the button. So there are three things. If you take this button as an example, the content register now is one of the thing, and the color style is one of the thing, and the functionality is one of the things. So there are three things. So for three things, you need three languages. That is simply HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I have created a index.html, right? So where to show, like where is the output? We don't know where is the output, right? So for just seeing the output, you can click this panel where you will get a website. So if you have installed the live preview or live server extensions, you will get an icon here called show preview, right? So if you click this, you will get a preview like this. So this is the panel where your website will be decoded. Okay. So the website will be coming as an output. So you can start editing this, right? So in the body tag, I'm going to tell H, just I'm going to tell H1, and I'm going to put enter, right? When I put enter, so I can type something called Sujan Saitesh or workshop. Okay. So if you have you done with this process, you can type H1 in the body section like this. There's nothing to do in the body. You can type H1 and click enter. So you have a tag created in this. So in this H1 tag, I'm going to enter FSF0101, which is full stack development workshop by Editor. Right? So this is my H1. So I have successfully created this H1, and I have successfully I got the output in the website itself. So like how many of you can are able to see my screen and see the output? Put +1 in the chat fast. We are not we are running out of time. Put +1 in the chat. How many of you are able to see this FSF01? Like All of you? All of you able to see this? Okay. Now, how many of you are able to do this in your laptops? How many of you are able to do this in your laptops? They have done it. Good. So once you do this, you will get the output here, right? So this is nothing but your website. So this is your first website, and congratulations if you made this. This was your first ever code in HTML language, and this will be your first website created, right? So I'm going to congratulate all of you people, and this is a privilege for Editor Skill Academy for teaching you the first code and making the first code very practical within your laptops, right? So the next process will create a CSS for this, right? So in this same file, I'm going to click this new file and I'm going to type style style dot css. That's it. So we have a new file, right? So in the CSS file, I have to link this file in the header file of the HTML. So I have created a CSS, but how it will be linked to my HTML? We have to link it, right? So in the head file, I'm going to come here and I'm just typing link. So something called link CSS will be coming here. And if I click link CSS, I will have this style.css default by default will be linked to my HTML, right? So simply now using Cody, right? So okay. So simply now I'm going to copy this, right? And tell the Cody like create a good looking CSS style for my HTML page. So Cody is an AI tool given by Sourcegraph company. This tool can read your files, read your folders, read your programming languages, everything within the VS Code file, and it can help you with generation of code. So I'm going to give a command like create a good looking CSS style for my HTML page. I'm going to run this, right? See, it is giving the reply. It is generating the code automatically. All the style.css code is automatically generated. So let's see how it's going to do this, right? It's giving me a lot of style. So I'm going to click apply this, or you can copy this and you can paste in the code. So you can see you have you got your style changed within a seconds of time, right? So if you come across a body, I have a color, right? So I'm going to change this color to red. See, in a fraction of seconds, the color of your workshop has changed. So I personally don't like red color, so I'm switching to blue. So you have changed the text color into whatever you like, and whatever type text you have typed, that is applied. So this is the power of Cody AI tool, where it can provide lot of coding helps to your generation part, or even in the debugging part also, right? So this is how we can link a HTML and CSS tab, and you can see how this work, right? So nothing, they have created a star, that means universal selector. Once you created this universal selector, they are going to open a curly bracket or set bracket usually called. So in the set bracket, we are going to type body. So this body you can navigate here. See, this is here, right? So only the content inside the body will be styled in this code snippet, right? So if I change the color to green, right? So it will be changed, but only inside the body tag. So next thing, I'm going to add a H2, right? So I'm in the H2, I'm going to type Editor Skill Academy, right? So I have typed Editor Skill Academy and I'm going to remove this editor here. So I got H2 here also. So I came across this, right? So you need this Editor Skill Academy in a different color. What should we do? So I'm going to again to the Cody and typing like the file is style.css. I need different, I need different color. like, or I can type, I need different styles to different H1 and H2 titles. I need different colors to the title, right? So I'm going to click enter. So it is going to modify this, and let's see how it have modified and how it's going to uh, like give us an output, right? So don't forget to install this code in your VS Code, and this is our first AI tool covering in the day one, right? So it is generating a lot of code within a fraction of minutes. So I'm going to copy this, or even you can do one thing. You can click this apply button. If you click this apply, your code will automatically get applied by the Cody tool itself. No need to worry. So you can see code is working in the top, right? Yanak. So it have done the changes, right? And I can click Alt A to upset, or you can simply click upset here. So once you click the upset in the Cody tool, everything is done, right? So you can see there is different colors for H1 and different colors for H2, right? So I'm going to change these colors, but the colors are not changing, right? So what is the main problem within this? We have to debug those kind of issues, and we have to do this. So you can see it not only gave a CSS file, it already gave an HTML file also. So let's click on apply. It have changed the class names of individual H1 and H2 topics, right? So see, now we got different colors for different H1 titles. So I can click this main H1 title in blue color. Sorry. Yes, I can. I see there are a lot of different colors also, right? So I can give any favorite color to any kind of H1 and H2 titles within the code snippet, and you can change this. Or if you find this making a difficult one, you can tell the Code AI tool to change the colors, right? It will be able to change the color. It will be able to do whatever you need. And if you need to ask it like integrate me a button, integrate a login button in the web page. So if you click this and click enter, it will automatically do a login button in this web page, right? So let's see what kind of button it's going to create and how it's going to create. So I'm going to click apply this in the style.css. So the code is working and it is applying the code snippet in the style.css itself. So or simply you can copy this and you can paste in the uh, style.css itself. So those are the two things you can try out, right? See, it have gave a JavaScript file where the login and login function will be monitored automatically with the login phase and like the database credential verification and all. So this is not necessarily needed right now. We'll make this in the next class, like the JavaScript and all. So you can refer how it have created these coding, and we can how we can add these coding in our existing code. So this is the point where you need like guidance and where you should have your learning journey, right? So what I want to say to you people, generating code or typing code is not the like exact what objective of this workshop. We will teach you how to do this efficiently with AI. So how like people, you can guess how many hours it will take to generate a 270 line of coding. how many hours it will take to generate these 270 lines of coding? Someone can put in the chat section. Like how much of time it will take? Okay, someone has told 3 hours. Any other options you can see? 1 to 2 hours, 2 to 4 hours. Yeah. Yes. So there will be lot of time will be wasting on typing the code manually, and you have to debug all of those. Even if there is one semicolon missed, the code doesn't work. So it will show error. It will show error on the debugging, and sometimes even big functions followed without having those semicolons, right? So everything will be taken care by the AI tool. But what we need to do, we need to manage efficiently how this thing will be linked, how what is the objective that we need in the website, and how to integrate all our functionalities required in the website. So those are the three things that we have to that we should have main focus on, and we should have in the like mind, right? So this is the basics of like generating a web page from index.html and style.css using the Cody AI tool, right? So this is our first tool, AI tool decoded. And once this is done, you will be able to publish this website in the Netlify also, right? So this will teach you in the next coming upcoming sessions, right? So how many of you here have done this all steps what I have showed you on the screen? Put +1 in the chat. Yes, 3 people, 4 people, 4 people out of 130, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people who have done with these things today, right? So all of you got your things, got your got everything what I told. Is there any doubts? You can type in the chat section, or we will unmute you for some time. You can speak to me and ask me doubts interactively, right? So any kind of doubt that you have, you can ask to us right now. Okay, you will be able to unmute yourself and you can ask. Yes, the unmute function is enabled. You can unmute yourself and you can ask if you have any kind of doubts. Yeah, like recorded session will be available in our YouTube. So we'll be uploading the record session once the class is done. And session recording you can get in the WhatsApp. We'll share you shortly. Okay, how can I bring color change automatically? You can ask Cody to help you with the color change, right? So you can go to Cody tool and you can type whatever colors you need. Like you can type change the color into blue and type the file. Before going to ask it, type the file, what file you need. So in the style.css, you can like I need blue, I need colors to be changed to blue, white, black, whatever you feel good. You can type this and you can click this enter. It will help you with the code of new colors, and you can copy and paste the code in the style.css. Okay. So can you please keep video session in WhatsApp? Yeah, definitely. Recorded session will be shared. What is the difference between Node.js and JS? Node.js is a it's like a framework. JS JavaScript is a programming language. So there are a lot of differences between framework as well as programming languages. Programming language, the JavaScript is used to combine with lot other programming languages like HTML, CSS, and all. But Node.js is the one which you can use in the backend. Node, Express, React. Those things you can use in the backend as well. We will let you know about in fourth or fifth day. You will letting you know about the Node.js and all. Recorded session you will get in the WhatsApp. How to create body in style CSS, right? Yeah, I will show you. See, in this style CSS, style.css, you can clear everything, right? So I'm going to clear everything. Just put the star universal selector, and I'm going to open this. So in this, you can type this basic things, and you can come out of this and click body, enter body, and open some set brackets. In the set brackets, you can define color. What is the color you need, right? So I'm going to click give color and click enter blue. So the text is changed into blue. So this is how you can create body CSS. I hope your this is done. And can you please say once more how to work on Kodi? Yeah, sure. So nothing. Once you have installed Kodi, see the Kodi. I can show you the extension also. This is the Kodi which is comes out of source graph, right? So if you have installed it, icon will be coming here. In this icon, you will getting like this, right? You'll be getting like this fresh new chat. Okay. So you can go here and you can ask whatever you need. Like if you need to create a HTML file also, you can tell it, it will create a new file and it can give you the ultimate code. It is like ChatGPT, but it can navigate, it can copy, cut, paste, and it can edit, and it can modify all of your code within your code panel. There is no need to copy the code and get back to ChatGPT. There is no need of doing that and all. But we to need that too sometime, but I will show where you have to use it, right? So this is the basic version of Kodi how you can use. H1 and H2 color change, can't understand. Okay, I will help you with this. See, who have asked this? Hariharan. Okay. Hariharan, in the index.html, you have two things. In the body, we have two things, right? H1 and H2. So I'm going to give this class title as H1, like title danger, title success. So you can also give this class title as 1, and I'm going to give this class title as 2. So you can go to style.css and you can define the class title and you can change the color name. So that, yeah, that can be done. So all the classes, the names inside this is a string where you can define the colors within the CSS, right? So that can be done using Code AI also. You can try it out, right? So in this bootcamp, which language will be fully covered with? We are Kaveshwar, we are not going to use specific languages. We'll be seeing more than 15 to 20 kind of tools. Tools in the sense covering languages, covering AI tools, and covering frameworks, covering technology stack and all. Okay, Deva asked, what is NPM? NPM is Node Package Manager, where you can use to download Node libraries. We'll explain you in the third day. We have it in the content. We have Cursor AI, right? Instead of Cody. Yes, Kaveshwar. There are a lot of AI tools. Cursor AI is there. Vivo.dev is there. Bolt.new is there. ChatGPT is there. Gemini is there. DeepSeek has recently launched. Even there is a lot of new tools coming to the field, right? You can use all the tools instead of Cody. Whatever tools you like, you can use it. But Cody is quite efficient when compared to all of the tools, where it can be extended in the VS Code itself, where it can edit and enhance the things in the code panel itself. You need not to go outside and come out of this thing. So Cody can help you with inbuilt editing. Brahmani asked how to reduce font size. Right. So H1, H2, H3, all the fonts once you define in the body section, you can go to CSS and you can click like you can click H1 and you can click size where the font size can be done. Right. So I can show you the simple thing. I'm copying this code. I'm heading to ChatGPT, chatgpt.com. I'm pasting the code in the ChatGPT and I'm telling it I need simple CSS code where I should be able to change font color, size, individual for both the titles, right? So I have just entered this prompt and ChatGPT is generating a style.css, right? So this it gave us the code and the class name, and I have pasted this. So I'm going to update my CSS also. So if you copy this CSS, I'm at this. So H1 and H2. So we have H1's code separate, H2's code separate. So in the H1 code, if I click this blue, it will be changed. In the H2 code, I'll click this orange, it will be changed. So you can see the font size is 30 pixel right now. I'm going to change this to 60 pixel. The font size is changed in the CSS also, right? So I have changed the font size. If you have to reduce, you can lower the number of the pixel. The font size will be reduced. Okay. Anita, use any language in code like Python, JS, Node.js like this programming. I'm not getting your question. We are using HTML and CSS. We are not literally using backend for this website right now. We'll be having this backend session from tomorrow. After this bootcamp, we'll be able to code in our own right instead of using ChatGPT. Kaveshwar, understand a thing. Okay, you are a programmer right now. I am a programmer right now in the AI industry. We both people are developers, right? So I only know to code manually. I don't know how to use AI tools. I don't know how to use ChatGPT. I don't know how to generate code with use of AI and ML, right? But I can type everything. I know all the syntax in my mind. I know all the code to type manually, right? But the one who knows to edit code, the one who knows to generate code with use of AI, with enhancing with AI, will get paid a lot because he or she can do the websites within a day that a manual code developer will do in 30 days. So a manual website development will take up to 20 to 30 days to fully get developed, but the same website with use of AI will be developed within a day, right? So there is no need to code on your own. There is no need to code on your own, but you have to understand the syntax. You have to understand how to edit your code. You have to understand in which line what it does and where it does and why it does. You just have to understand the functionalities and the structure. Okay. No other things are required. Next question. I can't do it. Boss, kindly send this video in the group. Definitely recorded session will be shared. Is this tags case sensitive? Yes, the HTML tags case sensitive and the file within the HTML class names is also sensitive. Am I audible now? Hello? I'm audible now, guys? Okay, okay, fine. So the class names within the H1 and H2 is also sensitive. Yes. Yes, in your exams, but you can't use AI. That completely true. That is why we came to teach you better education, right? So when we compare to our education and all, they people tell you to code manually, but if you come to industry, you can see there is no manual code at all. Like I have been in this developing industry from past 3 years, and I will tell you a honest thing because I didn't do any kind of coding manually. I only use AI tools, like tools which can enhance my code productivity and all. I can literally develop a 6,000 to 7,000 lines of coding within a day with use of AI, but it will take a kind of 3 months for a manual developer to get developed. So you can choose this workshop is not for like your academic purpose, right? This is for industrial purpose. We will teach you industrial ready skills, not academic ready skills, right? So why we use HTML tag in this program? If we not use that, what will have? Okay, let's see. Let's see, Mr. Tarun Ramesh. Why we use HTML tag, right? If you delete this HTML tag and I'm going to click H1 and I'm going to type Susan, it comes. Yes, it comes. Why it comes? Because HTML has lot of version, right? Currently we are in HTML 5.0. So in HTML 5.0 version, we have our HTML tags very strict, and we have lot of divisions within the file also. So that's why we are using these HTML tags within our HTML file, where it can be debugged easily. Without having the tags, you can't debug a website. So that's why we use lot of tags: HTML tag, header tag, body tag, H1 tag, H2 tag, all those tags in the HTML file, right? Karthik asked if we didn't attend any one of our two sections, still we can get in certificate. No, attendance for all the days is mandatory to get your e-certificate, and the performance will be monitored. The end of the day, you will having a webathon where you have to build your websites online, and you have to present your screens, and you have to present the website what you have built to the evaluators, and they will be evaluating the project also. So once you have submitted with your project, you will be getting a UE certificate via email. So it will take some days to make all this process, right? So you have to attend all the days to get your e certificate. Attendance is taken, already taken. Attendance will be taken in the mid of the session, so no need to worry. There is one point of time, we don't tell you what point of time we'll take attendance. We'll take attendance in a random time, so you should attend all the time and you should attend all the classes. Dinesh asked, H1 to H6 the font size will be reduced, right? Yes, I will show you the real demo. So H1 I'm entering Susan, H2 also I'm entering Susan, to make sure you will to show the right. So H4, yes. So these are the things which I have done. H1 to H6. So H1 is the bigger one, H6 is the lower one. So for each of the number get increased, the size of the font will get reduced by half. Yes, I think Dinesh, this will answer your question. Tarun Ramesh, can we build with the help of AI? Why can't you build with the help of AI? Everything can be done with AI. What if I use size and changed all the header tags to the same size? Yes, that can be done, Dinesh. Because if you use this H1 to H6, by default, HTML no to reduce the size. You can still go to style.css. And if the H1 font size is 60, I'm going to tell this H2 font size also 60 pixel, right? So it will be changed according to the pixels, right? So you can do this thing also. You can increase the size in the CSS where it can show it as a same size. Or if you need all the text size to be the same, you can use a paragraph tag, p tag. You can use p tag, and inside p tag you can type the same one, and again you can use p tag. In p tag you can have the same text, and you can style less this according to you, right? Hariharan asked, what happened when we use H1 and H6 in next line? Is it works? Yes, it definitely works. I will show you. H1, Susan, right? And here itself, I'm going to use H2, Susan. See, it's working. There is no gaps, like lines, interconnections in the HTML. You can use wherever you can. In Webathon, you can use AI. Definitely, you can use AI. There is no restriction of AI. Tarun, Ramesh, not only for Tarun, all the people inside this webinar, here today at the industry, there are no people without using AI. It has been more than 3-4 years AI has introduced to this world, right? So using AI, you can do a lot of productivity. Like you can increase product development, you can increase whatever you do. So using AI is not at all a like wrong thing. Using AI is very good thing. So don't worry, use AI everywhere you can. Take help of AI, but know how to use, where to use, why to use. Right? That's more important than using. So like that's where Ereto came to tell you what AI tool to use, where to use, and why to use. Right? So this is the things that I have to teach you. Next, any other questions? How was the session today? How was the session today? How was today's session? Put +1 in the chat if you like, or put -1 in the chat section if you don't like. Yeah, and if you have any doubts, you can unmute yourself and you can talk to us. Definitely, you can speak to us. Anything can be done. Wow, a lot of good responses. Thank you. If you any of you having doubts, if you use AI, it's malpractice, but in industries, it's smart work. Yes, Dinesh, exactly. Like education institutions won't accept AI tools, but I don't know why they don't accept. Even for us, it's a like what to tell. It's a barricade, right? So no need to get worried, because in industries you're going to serve a lot of time. Once you come out of educational institution in industries, or right now if you try to pursue your freelancing journey, or right now if you join any other internship, you'll be able to use a lot of AI tools, right? Yes. Is there is any limit like H1 to H6 are not line of coding? Dinesh Karthik, there is a limit. In HTML we have only H1 to H6. If you need to have lot more than H1 to H6, you can go with P tag, P for paragraph. Yes, Sudarshan. Hosting will also be teach to you in this webinar. No need to worry. We will teach you how to host websites also. So every day we will have this same time, people, from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. The same time we'll continue with, and definitely attend all the days to get perfect idea of this workshop, right? Because you have paid 100 rupees for this and you have to learn definitely, right? So we will teach you a lot of sessions every day. Today we had some of the issues while joining you in the meet, like teams, and even that's first time for us, right? So no need to worry. From tomorrow everything will be sorted out. We'll be having a lot of sessions tomorrow, and you will have your tutors coming up, and even you have a lot of things to do. So once today's session ended, you have your assignment, and the assignment will be shared in the WhatsApp. So only if you do the assignment and share the assignments project files in the GitHub file or in the Google Drive, then only will be able to accept the assignments. So you'll be having a mini task also. Okay, lot of people are telling is understood. Good session. Thank you Dinesh, thank you Vinay, thank you Santosh, thank you Karthik, thank you Punita, thank you everyone for joining today. And if you people have any further doubts, ask in chat or just unmute yourself and speak. Let me know. Anyone to interact today? No one is interacting today. In the webinar itself, some of the people were interacting with me. That's actually good. Santosh is here today. Santosh. Okay, you are here. Yes. Okay, fine. Right. No need to like no any other questions. No further questions. Shall we end this session today? So by end of today, you have learned lot of things. You have learned how to install VS Code, how to install Python, how to install extensions like live server, live preview, and Cody AI tool. And you have learned how to navigate a file in VS Code. You have learned how to create new type of files in the file navigated file structure. And you have learned how to link HTML and CSS. And you have learned how to create H1 tags in the body. You have learned how to change the styles in the style.css. And you have learned like a little bit of properties like changing colors, font sizes, font name in the CSS, right? And you have learned one big thing, which is Cody AI tool, one of the main objective of the workshop. So you have learned Cody. Everyone start using Cody, so you will get to know a lot of things in the industry. The session is over today. Thank you for joining. If you have any kind of doubt, ask in the WhatsApp group itself. In the FSF0101 cohort 1.0, you can ask your doubt any kind of time. All the 24 hours will be able to support you. Our mentors, all the mentors are joined the group. So if they see any kind of doubts, they can really answer. Can you list some of the AI code like AD, Cody? Okay, fine. Definitely we will. Yeah, definitely we will list all the AI tools one by one. All the day we'll be teaching you, and we'll be releasing you the AI tools PDF also. You can see there. Don't worry. Course materials are on the way. We just want to see how you people are interactive, so we can post the course materials in the group. I have one doubt. In your system, you have output box. Sorry, what you're trying to say? We are not able to get you. There is yeah Dinesh Kumar. I got your question. There is no output box, man. So once you come to this index.html, in the top of the corner, you can see this, right? Show preview. You can click this to show preview. Or if you don't have this, you can go to run and you can just click start run without debugging, and you can click web app, which is Chrome. So you will be having this Chrome file debugging if you don't have the live icon server. You can open this HTML file like this also, right? Thank you, people. Thank you. Thank you for joining today. We are ending the meet for all of you. Thank you. Bye, bye, bye. Santosh asked Black Box, GitHub, Cody. Yes, yes, Santosh. Thanks for sending it in the chat section. We'll be, yeah, we'll be discussing about the code tools within the workshops itself. Without live server, can we see the HTML file in Chrome? Yes, Mr. Rahul, you without live servers also you can see the code files in the Chrome itself. You can just go to the folder where you have created the HTML files, and you can check where it is. Just give me a minute. Yeah, this is here FSF0101. You can click this index.html, double click on this, and you can click Opera or whatever browser you need. I'm going to use Microsoft Edge. So we have the output here. So if you save the change the file, I'm going to change L2, so we can see the output here. It will be here. Can click refresh, so you will get the output, right? Yes, without live server it can be done. I think we answered your question, Rahul Dinakaran, right? Okay, people, thank you for joining today, and I'm going to hand over this meet to Nasir. Let him end this.
So hi guys, I hope everyone had a good session here. Is there any other doubts that anyone has? You people can unmute and you can start interacting. I want this session to be an interactive one. Anything? So I hope everyone had a great session here. Seems like that because everyone has.
Excuse me, bro. Just a query now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Uh, Starting the 20 minutes, I can't able to attend the webinar.
Okay.
After viewing this recorder section, can I able to
Yes.
do the project and hand over to GitHub or this Google Drive? Could at the end of the session can I be certified for this absence of 20 minutes or late of the period?
Okay.
Can
Okay.
I able
I get your
to?
question. I get your question.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. We have taken the attendance in the middle of the session, which means it would be around 40 minutes into the session. That's the time when we actually take the attendance. So I hope you were there in the attendance list, and we'll also check your projects as well in order to provide you the e-certificates. So it's not a problem. And the recorded
Okay,
sessions
bro.
also will be provided to you people, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else? So people who have raised your hands, is there any doubts that you want to ask, or is there anything that you want to tell? I can see 7 people that have raised your hands. Is there any feedback that you want to give anyone? Are you okay with the way that we have taught you today? Or is there anything that we can change so that people can understand better? Is there anything? So I'll take that as a good feedback. Yeah. All right, guys. So we can end the session right now. It's already been 20 minutes past our time. Okay, guys, have a great day. And if there is any doubts, you can ask in the WhatsApp group and we'll always be available to answer your questions. Thank you, guys. Have a great day and we'll see you tomorrow again.